Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 pitch on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Rice. Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. McCutchen at third, Segura on second, Harper at first with no outs. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The tag gets 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
That is fifth. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes 1 guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carpenter.
Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That's popped up. Nola is there for it. 1 away.
Batting second.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 5. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't...
On a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 2 for 6. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. Cards forced to settle for one. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. And a fast. Ball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken out. Side for ball 1. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Standing in, Harrison Bader, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is on the ground over to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
The pitcher, Miles Michaelis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The third baseman,
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Aaron Nola, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong calls for it. 1 away.
The left field
coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. McCutchen over at second. Segura is over at first with 1 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a drive out to left center field. is cut off. A throw to the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Maikel Franco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bader going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 4-1. Leading off the inning, Paul DeYoung, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. and go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Ozuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Goldschmidt takes his lead at third with one away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on the ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 4-2. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Next for Philadelphia.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground for the shortstop DeYoung. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The next 0-2. Line drive to center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader, a base hit in his first trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Comes set, and the 0-1 down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Segura is there. 2 down. Striding into the box, Miles Michaelis. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The first baseman, number 7.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Turned on down the line. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Luke Gregerson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Cardinals, number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Liner, but picked up on the hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. Into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on its way. Franco into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 55, Dominic Leon. Now catching and batting up.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. So far, 2. For 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
First pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. High in the air out to center field. Bader on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base. And not a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
When it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
The catcher, Matt.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Wieters has himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Wieters gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Number 23.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcelo Zuna. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to one. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. He's in there with the play. And game 7 is tied.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Chasen Shreve been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th from the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The third baseman, number
Digging in now, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. Bader is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Wong for one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now batter, the pitcher, Aaron.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the air to center. Bader has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Redbirds 5. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Harrison Bader. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Matt Wieters. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Segura shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
John Brebbia.
Signing in, Gene Segura. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's set and the pitch. Shoots this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he drives a liner to right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Andrew Miller is summoned.